Ladies and gentlemen. Kids, if you have no idea what we're talking about tonight and can't be troubled to pick up a newspaper, maybe it's time to stop Googling Justin Bieber syphilis and make the New York Times your friend on Facebook. So now, to keep you apathetic voters interested, the Marching Lumberjacks will now resort to the same tactic that serious and respected news organizations all over America do on a daily basis. And now we interrupt this field show to bring you breaking news. This just in, Lindsay Lohan is out of jail and promises to go to rehab. No, wait, correction, I'm sorry, she's back in jail again. Poor Lindsay, all those brain cells lost. Whoops, there goes algebra. Perhaps she was the one that bribed Paris Hilton to hold her cocaine in Las Vegas. Whatever the case, it looks like she'll have plenty of time over the next 90 days to work on her nails. No, it's clear the kids aren't all right. And just to be clear, the Marching Lumberjacks do not endorse that kind of behavior. Which brings us finally tonight to the oh-so-sticky subject of Proposition 19. While the idea of legalizing the wacky tobacco might seem appealing to many of you serious students, we wonder if you really thought this through, man. If Proposition 19 passes, voter turnout in Arcata will have been the highest in history. The bad news, voter turnout in Arcata will have been the highest in history. The good news, your dorm rats will no longer have to choke on incense, nor worry about toweling your door. The bad news, reggae sales will shoot through the roof. The good news, those annoying reporters from High Times magazine will probably stop visiting our campus. The bad news, Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg will probably stop visiting our campus. The good news, the Trustafarians will climb back into their Priuses and head back to Southern California. The bad news, a possible and scary rise in door-to-door patchouli salesmen. Good news, the housing in Arcata might become reasonable again. The bad news, your quiet, low-profile next-door neighbors will be replaced by college students. The good news, marijuana taxes could help underfunded programs here at HSU and lower class sizes. The bad news, you might be buying your next 20 sack from Philip Morris for $85. The good news, legalization will free up room in our overcrowded state prisons for serious criminals, like Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton. The bad news, if pot is legalized, the cost of Pringles could soar to over $30 a can. But most alarming of all, if Proposition 19 passes, the attempts to increase enrollment at HSU over the last decade could be for nothing. The tempting allure of Humboldt State could fade. Future freshmen might give up coming to Humboldt in favor of such boring, yet cheaper places like Cal State Bakersfield. The beautiful new dorms could end up vacant, and our magnificent, non-offensive mission-style gateways would sit underappreciated. But you know, if all of this happens, there is some good news. You might actually be able to find a parking place on campus.
Who the heck comes up with all that? Oh, you guys? Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a team of people. Wow, they do a good job of that. It actually opens up a lot of people's eyes in many different ways, you know? Thank you. They should have gotten purple concept. I don't want the pass. What was that? I gotta say I don't want the pass. I couldn't hear you. I gotta say I don't want the pass, that last one. Yeah. And I own property in Arcata. I want my price to stay where they're at. No comment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Humboldt State University Marching Lumberjacks! Any questions, comments, or complaints on the subject matter of tonight's field show may be addressed to suggestions@DelawareTeaParty.org. We are the Marching Lumberjacks, and we approve this message. Go Jacks!
Ladies and gentlemen, we had the wild berries.